Dementia, a disease that affects millions of people around the world, a disease of the mind, a disease that turns the sufferer into a shell of their former selves. I have seen this firsthand through my granddad, and what I've seen has shaken me to the core. The man I knew growing up, the fun-loving man who was full of life and who I adored to bits, no longer exists. This disease has turned him into a completely different person who is unrecognizable not only to me, but to everyone else around him.
Heinz-Dieter Uberjan, born October the 2nd, 1941, married for 55 years to my grandma Irmgard, father of 3 daughters. One of them is my mother Heike. My granddad had a very illustrious career as a journalist. Starting out in Germany's top football magazine Kicker, he eventually founded his own regional magazine Niederrhein Nachrichten, which he worked on with my grandma until their retirement. He even found time to pen a few sports books in the process. A man who's travelled the world and seen many famous faces, including Pele and Kevin Keegan. All that is gone now.
He had a stroke about 3 years ago when he was 75, and the dementia developed from that. He has vascular dementia, which means his brain has sort of slowly been sort of taken over by the illness. He always used to be a really, really active man. He was not one to ever sit still, so was working in the garden. And what dementia has done slowly but surely is just stop him being the man that he was. The fact that he is not the person that he was a person of, words. He was a journalist. That was his life. That was his identity. Now he can't speak. He can't make himself understood, communicate with people, and that makes me really, really sad for him, because that's not the way he would want to go out. Plus, he's only 78, and in this day and age, that's really not old. And it just happened like that from one day to the next, and that's just really upsetting to watch that.
What's even more tragic is that there's still no cure. So me and my family, as well as millions of other people around the world, can do nothing but watch our loved ones slowly wither away.
This is why raising money for dementia research is extremely important. No one is immune to this, so finding a cure is paramount. My mother and I recently participated in a sponsored walk which was organised by the charity Alzheimer's Society Scotland, who raised money for research into degenerative brain diseases.
The thought that future generations will have to experience this as well breaks my heart, and I hope it never happens. As for my granddad, I just want to remember the man he once was. He's the best granddad anyone could ever ask for, and I just want his suffering to end. For me, family is one of the most important things in life, and if you're fortunate enough to have a proper relationship with them, make the most of it, because nothing lasts forever, and you don't know what you have until it's gone.